This stuff should have come in the trial initially had we known about it. Mr. Faria would not be sitting in the penitentiary today.
Defense attorney Joel Schwartz's client, Russ Faria, is serving life in prison.
I think about him all the time. This is a man who I know didn't commit this crime, and he's sitting in the penitentiary for something he didn't do, with the victim being a person who he loved.
A jury believed Faria stabbed his wife Betsy more than 50 times in December 2011. Then jurors later talked about their frustration about not hearing all of the evidence. The appeals court says it's remanding the case for Schwartz to file for a new trial because of newly discovered evidence.
The Court of Appeals seemed to indicate a bent towards getting us a new trial one way or another. I certainly can't speak for them, but I believe that if things are done, if what is done is correct, we will get a new trial.
Better back off.
The appeals court mentioned new evidence exposed in numerous Fox Files reports, including testimony from a friend of the victims named Pam Hupp. Hupp drove Betsy home the night of the murder and benefited from a $150,000 life insurance policy. The policy was signed into Hupp's name days before the murder. During an audio-recorded interview, Hupp told police Betsy wanted her daughters to get the money. But now it's come out in this civil court deposition that Hupp called the $150,000 my money. The court's order also mentions a reported romantic relationship between the prosecuting attorney and one of the police officers who testified at trial for the state. The officer the court is talking about was in charge of analyzing cell phones, and Hupp's cell phone did not appear to ever be examined like Russ Faria's phone. Schwartz wanted that evidence after his expert found Hupp's cell phone pinged in the area of Betsy Faria's home when Hupp told police she was almost home in O'Fallon, Missouri. Yet there's no police record of Hupp's calls and texts.
There's no other way to put it other than it's gone, and I've been curious from day one as to what was contained there.
The absence of that evidence may be one reason why the reported affair became relevant to the Court of Appeals. Fox 2 and the St. Louis Post-Dispatch partnered in this investigation, and we both received an anonymous letter along with a reported love note email between the police officer and prosecutor. Tell me about your efforts to independently verify this alleged affair.
Well, after we saw what the information that was contained in the appeal, we made an attempt to contact Leah Askey's office. I sent an email on January 2nd requesting any email traffic between her and the officer.
To get the email that we saw?
Correct. And I have not yet heard back.